Good morning. It's time for me to get the rest of these fence posts put in the ground. We have to finish putting up the fence in our backyard. Let me give you a little look at what we've done so far. Okay, you remember when I said whenever you're doing the fence, please use a straight line to make sure you got all your poles in line. I did, and you see I got some poles already in the holes. They're not squared up or anything yet. I gotta start. I gotta get the very first one in, and then I have to get this one. That is roots. So I'm gonna have to get a saw. I'm thinking about using a chainsaw. If anybody got any advice how to get them roots out the hole? I can't move the hole. I gotta cut the roots. Well, let me tell you, we call ourselves, see the blue line? We call ourselves putting up this fence to keep the deer out. But yesterday, 2 days ago, our neighbor's dog ran into our yard for the 4th time and tried to attack. Our little Simon tried to intervene, and he's alive, but he's hurt. He's not barking, he's not eating, he's not drinking. But the neighbor's dog came in our yard for the 4th time and looked like it was going to attack my wife. Simon ran, tried to intervene, ended up attacking Simon. The owner came out, grabbed the dog. Matter of fact, it was 4 dogs, but grabbed the one, and that ended it. Simon ran to the house, and he's going to be okay, but right now he's hurt. Now this morning, I'm out here digging this last few holes, but I'm on the lookout. But now, I have a 9mm in my pocket. There will be no more coming in this yard, causing no kind of mess. And that's real. Now this one, you see I got those markers, is roots. You see you got trees everywhere. I'm right next to the woods. So this one went straight down 2 feet. Perfect. This one went down 2 feet. Perfect. One of them didn't. This one is 2 feet. That one is 2 feet. I'm gonna have to cut some of them sticker briars. Right here, remember I told you the storm tore these 2 down. So I just got it sitting up. One of them was totally destroyed. So I'm gonna have to go buy another one of these, and we'll stop it right there. I don't know if you can see the line. But these are blackberries. She wanted to keep them, but I think I'm gonna get rid of the blackberries and the crepe myrtle tree. I'm sure they'll grow back. Yesterday, day before yesterday, I told you that Simon got attacked. He was trying to help his mama, but he got attacked, and the dog got him behind the neck and shook him. And she was hollering and screaming and beating at the dog. And it's 4 dogs, so I'm trying to watch the biggest one. And the biggest one was on guard. He was making sure nobody messed with the one that was attacking Simon. Owner came and hollered and screamed and grabbed him. But my wife was just calling me, and she said that Simon is now eating a piece of chicken that we cooked last night. I cooked boneless, skinless chicken, and he is now eating. And that's perfect. That's perfect. I'm going to show you what we put on his wound that the pharmacist and the vet said will heal him in no time at all. We were skeptical. My wife had tears in her eyes. You know, I was feeling a little bit sad. I'm a man, so my emotions is not like a woman. But Simon is my road dog. He go where I go. That's why I got a gun in my pocket. So them dogs come running again. And it happened in seconds. In seconds, it happened. When they ran up, by the time I could get over there, it was over. But next time, if I get this fence up, there won't be a next time. And people say, man, don't you talk about shooting no dog. Let me tell you something. Them dogs came here four times. First time, luckily I had a water hose and sprayed them and they ran. They came to get our chickens, and we had our chickens inside of this little cage where the fig trees are. And they ran and didn't see the fence and ran into the fence and couldn't get the chickens. By then, their owner, she was hollering and screaming for them, and they came back. After they couldn't get to the fence, they set their eyes on me. Now, I'm not scared of dogs. And I bet you I can take a dog and break his butt in half. But 2 of them was a little bit much. So fortunately, she called and hollered and screamed, and they took off running. They listened to the man before better than they listened to the woman. But this last time, there was physical contact. I don't know if he was going to bite my wife or try to get to my wife, but Simon ran up and intervened. Anyway, ironically, we were putting the fence up, telling the world we're putting the fence up because we're trying to keep the deer out of the yard from eating our peaches. Okay, look at these peaches. The deer have been coming. They've been eating the leaves, eating the peaches. We got 3 peach trees. They're not the same. Wow, look at that one. This one looks bad. Let me get rid of it. I can throw that on the ground. But the deer comes to try to eat them. Now I got deer preventions. This and these and these little things. See them on the ground? Supposed to run deer away. I got the little fox eyes there. I got the fox eyes on the tree. Well, you know, that was the thought. Let's do everything we can to keep the deer out. But the most important thing is to put up a fence. So, we've been saying, let me take a break. You see this metal right here? I ordered this metal off of Facebook Marketplace. And I told them I need 8 12-foot pieces. And the man who delivered it looked like he was needing $2 or $3. Plus he was delivering. So I went on and bought it. But I said, man, these are not 12-foot pieces. He said, yeah, they are. I said, man, please, don't make me put the tape measure out on you. These are not 12 foot. They're not. They're 10 foot. And I said, look at them. They old and beat up and got holes. He said, man, they won't leak. But like I said, he looked like he needed $2 or $3. And I paid what he asked. And you see what I did with them. I put them on the ground to do nothing but keep some of them sticker bars from growing. But this is my mission today, this morning, is get this fence post up, all these fencing up. I'm getting the poles in. I got the cement in the truck. I got the square in the truck. But this area here, this panel, I got to go buy one more panel. This panel is not even going to fit in my truck. I might have to pay for it to get delivered. Now, let me take a break. I want to show you something. Now this is my grill house. I built this grill house. My wife came and helped me. And I used some old decking. We got rid of the wood decking and got the composite now. And you see I had to take the bar stools and rise them up just a little bit. I'm going to bolt them down. We named it JeffRose Bar and Grill. Now right now it's been out of order because that metal that guy brought here, and I'm so soft-hearted, I'm so kind, I went on and bought that junk. And I gave him a broken lawnmower that he said he can fix and sell. I gave it to him. I gave him some scrap metal. Like I said, he looked like he was needing $2 or $3. His truck was beat up. The trailer was beat up. He looked beat up. And I end up giving him the money for them things. But I didn't put it on my grill house. So because I didn't put it on the grill house, and I put canvas up, I put tarp up, I put everything up, but 8 12-foot pieces. I need 8 12-foot pieces of this metal, the same metal that I used for the chicken coop. Now it's all bolted down, and it's perfect. But I need 12 8-foot pieces. I need 8 12-foot pieces. And I'll finish. I'll call it my grill house. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching and everybody for listening. My wife just told me the dog is eating. So Simon is a fighter. Like I said, he's my road dog. He go where I go. I'm retired. So only time I leave him home is if it's too hot to be left in the car. Now I'm the owner. I'm one of those owners who don't go in the store with a dog in tow. I'm old school. Dogs don't belong in stores and restaurants and stuff. I can see if it's a service dog. But for me, he belong outside, he belong in the house, he belong wherever you want him, but not in the store. So I don't take him with me when I'm going to stores. So if we're just gonna just ride, I said, come on boy, let's go ride. And we go riding. And he loves to stick his head out and get in the wind. So you see I'm up early. It's probably 6 or 7 in the morning. That's just my thing, to get all the work done before the sun comes out. When the sun comes out is my key to call it a day. That's it for me. I'm not a young boy anymore. I'm not working in no sun. But don't get me wrong, I will, and I have, and I do. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe. I'm going to have to run to Lowe's in Southern Pines, North Carolina to get the fencing that I need. But right now I have to unload the truck before I can pick up the fencing. Now let me show you another reason why. I know I was about to end, but let me show you another reason why. The neighbor also have rabbits. And this rabbit is the reason why I have fencing around my fig trees. It is the reason why we just yesterday put up the fencing around our second garden. We couldn't let anything grow in our second garden, well, our main garden really, because of this rabbit right here. Let me see if I can get closer. Now he knows when he see me, it's time to run. But what he's doing, he is trying to get to that peach tree to grab some branches, pull the branch down so he can get a peach. Isn't that something? Now look at this rabbit. There's two of them. The black one is a male, the white one is a female. Now Key, the owner, told me that they had 7 little rabbits. They got them next door. And I'm thinking it won't be long before they all over here. Now, I love animals. But when you eat my vegetables, when you pulling my peach tree down, you eating my peaches and my plums, then you become a nuisance. I hope y'all agree. Some tell me, if I was you, I'll cook the rabbit. No, I'm not going to do that to the rabbit. I'm just going to put up a fence and keep them out. Now, I had to try to grow ivy in the beginning. The ivy stopped them on one end, and I had to put up some boards underneath the other end of the fence, and the boards has worked, and now he's coming through the opening and from through the woods. So now I'm going to put up a fence that I've been avoiding for years just because I love having access to the woods. I love being able to walk back there. Now, there's a creek back there and I haven't made it yet. Watch me walk towards this rabbit.